Good evening everyone. My today topic is sequence control of AC voltage controller. In this lecture we will study working of circuit diagram and output voltage and current waveform. How to draw output voltage and current waveform. Sequence control of AC voltage controller is divided in two parts. One is two-stage sequence control of voltage controller and next one is multi-stage sequence control of voltage controller. So this is two-stage control with R load. Okay. So this is the circuit diagram. This is thyristor T1, this is thyristor T2, T3 thyristor and thyristor T4. This is input voltage. This is transformer which is equally divided in two parts, V1 and V2, and V1 and V2 is equal to Bm sin omega t. This is load and this is the voltage across the load and this one is the current across the load. So I draw this waveform V1 and V1 plus V2. This is V2, this one is V2. This waveform is V2 and this one is total V1 plus V2. This one is total V1 plus V2. Okay. So let's draw how we will draw this waveform. At starting, when voltage is positive or we are in positive cycle, so here first we trigger T3. So when we trigger T3, then output voltage will appear. This is the input voltage. This one V1 plus V2. This is the voltage is the input voltage. This is V2 input voltage, and this one is the V1 plus V2 input voltage. Okay. So when we trigger T3, then the voltage will appear like this in the output. Okay. And after just at any angle, suppose alpha, at an angle alpha, I triggered T1. So voltage across this load is equal to V1 plus V2. When I trigger T3, then voltage when trigger T3, T1, T2 and T4 are open circuited. When I trigger T3, then voltage across V0 is or load is equal to V2. This is V2. When I trigger T1, then the voltage will be across load is V1 plus V2. It suddenly changed like this. Or when you trigger T1 in positive cycle, we cannot come back on T3. Okay. This one is the output voltage waveform for the positive cycle. Now let's see what happened in negative cycle. In negative cycle, at this no thyristor is turned on. Okay. At negative cycle, this one is plus, this one is minus, this one is plus, this one is minus. This is negative cycle. Okay. And this one is for positive cycle. So for negative cycle, we can trigger T4 and T2. Okay. So first we trigger T4, then the voltage across the output will be like this. Okay. Now we trigger T2, then the voltage across the load. When we trigger T4, then the voltage across the load is this V2 only, and we trigger T2, then the voltage across the load is V1 plus V2 in minus negative. So let's draw again this. So in this, from here to here, which one? T1 is on. From here to here, which one is? T2 is on. And in this, which one is? T4 is on, and in this, which one is? T3 is on. Okay, so when T3 is on, then output voltage is V2, and when any one of these T3 or T4 is on, then output voltage will be this only, and any of these T1 and T2 will on, then output voltage will be V1 plus V2. Okay, so let's draw the current waveform. So current waveform will be exactly same as voltage waveform. This one is the current waveform for the two-stage control with R load. Now next is two-stage control with RL load. This one is the two-stage control, two-stage control with RL load. Let's see what happened in RL load. So the circuit diagram is same as in R load. So let's explain how we will draw the output voltage and current equation. Okay, let's start. So at starting, at any angle alpha, we trigger. Let's from here suppose T3 is on. T3 is on from here. T3 is on, then output voltage will be like V2. Output voltage will be V0 equal to V2. Okay. After that, when we on at an angle alpha, the which thyristor we can on? T1. Then output voltage will be V1 plus V2. This one is this V1 plus V2, and this one is V2 only. Then when you trigger T1 at an angle alpha, then output voltage will be V1 plus V2. Okay. Now due to inductance, what happened? This voltage is continuous to T1. Let's see what happened when at an angle alpha thyristor T1 is fired. At that time, current is increasing slowly and reaches here like this. And goes here. Okay, so because current is increasing slowly and reducing slowly, that's why it crosses this 0 point, and at this time voltage crosses this 0 point. Now at this point, the energy stored in the inductor is 0, or you can say the inductor deliver its total energy to the circuit. So output is T1 is off. When T1 is off for negative cycle, negative cycle means this one is plus, this one is minus, this one is plus, this one is minus. This one negative cycle. At that time, we trigger T4. Okay. Now at angle alpha, this one is the angle alpha. At angle alpha, again we trigger which one? T2. Trigger T2. So this voltage increase goes like this, and again 0 when inductor stored energy in the inductor is 0. So this one is same, is drawn from here to here. Okay, and similarly current turns here like this, and again it rises slowly and like this. Here current will be like this. So from in this diagram, in this waveform, T1 is on from here to here, and in this portion only T4 is on, and T2 will on from here to here, and this portion, in this portion T3 is on, and this one is covered by T2. Okay, this is the output voltage and current waveform for the two-stage control with RL load. Okay, now next one is multi-stage sequence control. This one is multi-stage sequence control. In this, there are many back-to-back thyristors are connected in multi-stage. N stage, you can say N stage. So for N stage, there are N number of waveform. For N stage, there is N number of waveform. So how we can draw the output voltage, or which type of output voltage will appear in the output? So suppose at the starting we trigger one here. From this, first we trigger lower voltage, then higher, then higher, then higher, then higher. Okay, so this one voltage is increased like this. Okay, so what happens in multi-stage? First we trigger some thyristor in which voltage appear in the output will be like this, and after that we trigger again, after that we trigger again, after that we trigger again. Okay. This type of output voltage will appear in the, this type of voltage will appear in the output. Again for negative, trigger this one, trigger this one, trigger this one, and we final trigger this one. So this is the output voltage waveform for multi-stage sequence control. Okay, so this is very simple. And now this is the final. Thank you very much for